Good afternoon, Standard night student. Now I shall take you from the time when Graciano speaks and how he is proving about new love and old love. So, that ever holds who riseth from a feast with that keen appetite that he sits down. So now when you first sit for a party and when you are about to go for a party, it means to eat, you get the aroma, the smell of the food, there you enjoy it. There's a kind of happy, inner joy or happiness you experience. Okay. It is much more enjoyable when after eating, when you rise from the table after eating, that enjoyment is not so much as it is compared with the first experience of going to eat your food. Then he says the horse. When the horse is made to run a particular distance, he will use all his might, his strength. He will run with a lot of zeal or enthusiasm. Okay. And he will be very impressive. But when he is made to do it again and again, and now this running of his becomes old, then what happens? He will not use the same energy and strength, or the same zeal or enthusiasm may not be there. It is similar to when we buy anything new. So as long as it is new, we take good care of it. Okay, we look after it. And the same thing once it turns old, then we don't bother. We do not take so much care about it when it turns old. So here, the explanation is based on Lorenzo. Now Lorenzo has come late, or he hasn't yet come. So he is going against the principle of lovers. Now, according to Graciano, lovers, they move before the time. And here Lorenzo has not yet even come at the time which he has told us. So now Lorenzo is not there, and his friends are talking about how Shakespeare explains about new love and old love. The next example he gives is how like a yonker or a prodigal. Yonker means a young man. Now prodigal means it is the story of the prodigal son. Okay. Now when the rich merchant, he had two sons, the younger one demanded for his share of money. Now the life of this prodigal son is compared to a ship. When a ship is about to leave port. Now remember the setting. The prodigal son, when he leaves his father's house, he was richly clothed, he was richly dressed. He had a lot of money. And what he did was, he wasted all his money on women. Okay. Till he ran short of money. And then he began to starve, he got sick. And then he decided to come back to his father's house. Now, when he returns back to his father's house, he is not so richly dressed like the way he had left his house. Now he returns back with torn and tattered clothes, dirty, shabby. Okay. Now, it is similar to the ship. Before the ship could leave the port, the captain or the sailors, they make sure that the ship is shining, the nuts and bolts tight, the flags or the sails are all in proper order. So before it leaves the port, it is 100% shining and it looks great. Now, when the ship is traveling, it experiences uncontrollable winds. Now, with the help of, due to the uncontrollable winds, what happens? Some damage is done to the ship. The sails also, they're also torn and tattered. And the ship does not return in the similar condition, the way it had left. So that is what he says, when the ship and the prodigal son, when they newly left the house, they were richly clothed, the ship was very well decorated. But when it returned back, now it has turned old, so it is not in the same condition. Now this is what he is trying to prove about old love and new love. He says it is better enjoyed when you chase after love, when you make an effort to love somebody. So whatever tantrums or pranks or whatever you do, in the initial stages you find it very enjoyable. But you don't have the same enjoyment when you achieve. When you finally get involved with the girl, then you don't have so much of excitement. But before that, the excitement is more, the happiness is more, because it is new. So that is what I try to justify why Lorenzo has come in late. Okay. So now I'll keep it till here. Then again I shall proceed in the next class. Thank you.